In this series of videos where we are responding to your comments from our YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel is youtube.com/2iamcat. We are also adding one more layer. You can always reach out to us through email. Our email address is youtube@2iam.com. So this is one such email that we received. We'll be answering this question. It's a fantastic question. We'll answer this. Dear sir, with only less than 100 days to go for CAT, what will be your advice to the working MBA aspirants like me who are facing a burnout in terms of preparation? With coaching classes portion coming to an end, what should be the strategy to not feel low while preparation is going on? As this is the crucial period, kindly put some light on other parameters like how can we or how often can we indulge in other activities and still keep CAT prep getting unaffected. Thanks and regards, Anjali. Anjali will answer this. The idea is this is not about how do you prepare, but it's more about the other paraphernalia and how do you manage them well so that your CAT prep does not get affected. We'll see to answer this as much as we can. So the burnout feel due to CAT prep is the question. The first idea is round it off in the right direction, inside your head. That really matters. Now I guess we are in 118th day or 118 days away from CAT if I'm not wrong. You should not round it off to 100, but you should probably round it off to 115 or 120. Both are good. The idea is the more pressure unnecessarily you create inside your head, worse it is for you for your CAT prep. So don't do that. Make sure you always stay in a positive note. That helps, that matters a lot. You got to take a break. You got to do what you got to do. If you feel you're having a burnout, see, there is more like a graph where you go up. So what happens is that you got to stay at the top of your game when CAT happens. You can't go up and then decline before CAT happens. If that happens, you again got to build momentum. So it's always up and down, up and down. So usually people cannot stay steady, which means you got to tune yourself to make sure you're there at the top of your game when CAT happens. So if you got to take a break to make sure, okay, I'm going down now, but I'll bring it up soon. That will help. So if you got it, for some people, taking a break of 3 hours, 5 hours work. For some people, 2-3 days is necessary. Figure out what works for you. But if you have to take a break, definitely take a break. There is no harm in doing that. When you're at it, also take a social break if you can. Stay away from YouTube, Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, wherever you will be reminded of people who are preparing for CAT and all of that. Because you have 2 precious days out of 120 days you are spending in terms of taking a break. You don't want those 2 days to be where you are bogged down by so many inputs about CAT preparation. Then you really feel bad about spending 2 days without preparing for CAT. Don't be that. So make sure you take value from those 2 days. Stay away from social media if you can for those 2 days, those 3 days, whatever timeline you have. Also, you can worry about it. So if you have a burnout, you can really worry about it. But the worrying part does not help you in any way in terms of your CAT prep. Might as well say, I won't worry about it. Maybe I'll kind of think about, I'll rationalize it and then not worry about it so that I take value from the break that I have and not really bog myself down. The more you worry about it, lesser time, bandwidth, everything that you have, concentration you have for CAT prep. So might as well not worry. What else? Remember that CAT is a certified non-genius exam. 120 days, 4 full months, you can nail this exam. It is absolutely possible. So take value from that. How to use the break. So this is an important part. How do I use this break that I'm taking? What can I do? What else can I do? So I, for one, I like reading. So read something. I go back to Harry Potter books, or I go back to Paulo Coelho's Alchemist. Not like I'm a very big fan of Harry Potter. The idea is that it takes me into a world completely inside itself where I've forgotten about everything else outside of that book in those 3 hours or those 2 days that I spent reading those books. So it takes me into a world where I have no clue about what is happening outside, and I guess that is good because it relieves a lot of pressure. That helps. What else can you do? If you are someone who's more inclined towards the numerical ability, you like solving numbers and all of that, go for puzzles, 2048, Sudoku and all of that. That also helps. Movies, TV series, you can binge watch something if you can. I watch Shawshank Redemption whenever I feel down. I watch Alice in Wonderland a lot. So same movie over and over. Whenever I feel bad, I get new perspectives out of it. The idea is watch something that makes you feel good about yourself at that point of time. That really helps. sweat it out. For some people, sweating it out really helps. So you got to exercise, you got to dance, you got to go to the gym, you got to cycle, you got to run, do whatever works for you. For few, for that really helps them. So make sure you find what works for you in terms of de-stressing yourself. That is the best way to go about this. Best wishes for cat trip.